Here at New York Comic Con 2025, creativity doesn't just live, it roars. Across generations, Black creators have used ink not just to tell stories, but to build worlds. From pioneers like Sanford Greene to a new wave of voices redefining what heroism looks like.
Around 2016, the political landscape of America changed drastically, where a bunch of racist people felt emboldened. There was over 500 reported hate crimes in one state. So I was like, nah, racists should be scared. They shouldn't feel emboldened. They shouldn't feel empowered. So that's why I made the comic book. I really wanted to do Harriet, a real life story. I'm not changing anything about her, except she has superhuman strength. She knows martial arts, and werewolves and vampires that exist in the background. We're still telling a through-line biography about Harriet Tubman.
Crownson turns history into heroism, transforming Tubman's defiance into a supernatural saga.
We don't normally see, I think now we're seeing more of it with Black Panther, with Sinners, and so many other dope, awesome books. But just consistently seeing Black people, and also seeing Black people who were slaves, be the heroes, and telling that truth of this terrible, awful thing, but also showing how people survived it, got through it, and overcame it. And I'm obsessed with this quote. They said it's white history is slavery, and how we escaped and got through it is Black history. So that's what I like to focus on.
In Crownson's world, survival itself becomes a superpower, redefining who history allows to be heroic. Comics veteran Dennis Cowan, architect of Static Shock, reminds the new generation that Black imagination built its own industry long before corporate validation.
I was one of the co-creators on Static. Me along with Dwayne McDuffie and Michael and Christopher Priest and Derek. We had a feeling about the character was that same similar thing that Spider-Man had. You didn't know if it was going to be a big hit or not, but you had such an affinity for what this character can be and what he could do that you just had fun doing it. So that was our approach. You surround yourself with the best people in animation, which is what I did on Static, to bring this vision to make it work. So it wasn't that hard for me because I was smart enough to know what I didn't know, and to make sure that I put people in place he did know. It's hard work and dedication. Apply yourself to what you want to do in comics. Learn to draw, write the stories, do all those things. Publish them and get them out yourself. But if you do and it's good, they will come calling.
Dennis Cowan helped spark a revolution, a blueprint for Black creativity. And here, decades later, that spark still burns in a new generation.
I think I owe my life to the power of stories. And stories don't always live on the page. Stories can exist in music, stories can exist in film. Sometimes stories can exist outside of media in general. A story can't even be limited by paper.
For Tony Weaver Jr., storytelling is a force that heals and connects the world around him. And with his book Weirdo, he turns that power inward, proving that the stories we tell about ourselves can change everything.
I titled Weirdo as a way to, number one, kind of take ownership of this title that was put on me. I want to kind of shift the idea of what that word means and what it could mean. Words have power and words have meaning. And I think I can't control what people say about me, but I can control what I say about myself.
He redefines what it means to be a Black nerd, turning weird into worthy.
I'm really interested in how do we grow? How do we improve? What's the way out? I don't want my books to be walls. I want them to be tunnels. I want it to be, hey, we can get out over here. The way is over here.
What begins as self-healing becomes community healing. Weaver turns comics into curriculum, transforming art into a blueprint for Black well-being. Across every page, from Harriet Tubman to Static Shock to Weirdo and beyond, these creators ink a new frontier where Black stories are boundless and the worlds they build belong entirely to them.